Hey, 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 hey! What's cracking, y'all? Hopefully everyone's week is going good. You probably did not expect me to be this kind of a format. But anyways, here we are. Happy live stream Thursday night, y'all. Welcome everyone. If you watch the replay, thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully you get something out of this. Of course, we got the best co-host around. TJ Articross. Woo! It's gonna be good.
Whoa, I don't know if I could live up to that, man. That's a pretty I'm honored with that introduction.
Oh yeah. I mean, hey, I tell you what, y'all. This guy will live up to anything. He is the best.
Oof. Man, I hope everybody doesn't mind tonight. Tonight is just a boys' show. We're
Yeah.
missing our third musketeer, Mariah,
Mm-hmm.
but she will be back with us planned next week.
Right. And you might see her on a live stream, a pop up this weekend.
Always
So
possible.
stay tuned for that. Okay. Let's go ahead and welcome everyone. We're going to further. And for those who wonder, my setup is not my normal setup. I'm at my grandma's, so we'll make do with what we have. We got Way here. Thumbs up for vibes. Oh, thanks, Sam. Hey, Robert, what's good in Florida? The warmth. We got here. It was like 77 degrees. That
Was
was
it cold
awesome.
in Austin?
No, see what I did? I flew up to Missouri and helped my siblings move.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me you were
Yeah.
in Missouri. I wasn't quite sure what was happening. So, okay.
So up in Missouri, it was 25 degrees.
Oh, got it.
So for a poor Texas boy, that was miserable.
Yep, yep. I can
And then
understand that.
then we went and I went and drove most of the way down here. It's about 24 hours of driving.
Yeah.
And here
Well,
I am. I slept maybe
I know.
about 2.5 hours. So I'm kind of draggy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Understood.
we left Wednesday morning, so it's Thursday night, and yeah. Anyways, it's
Uh-huh.
okay. TJ Guppyfish, welcome.
Hey,
How you
Sal.
doing? How I'm doing? Good question. I'm tired, but hey, I think so. Bear with me if I'm not my normal cheaper self. Like the normal vibes. This vibes across tonight is wore out. So just vibing. Awesome. Same old great day. Nice. Andy, welcome. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna back the camera up a little bit. There we go. There, a little better. That way you're not looking at my nose. Garcia Aquatics here. Welcome.
Hey, Berto. Good to see you, man.
Hey, girl. I'll see you Saturday, Lord willing. Awesome. Red Laser, welcome. Thanks, Sam, putting Todd's link in the chat. Yep. Everyone, go double check your subscribe to TJ. Give him some love. Chris Aquazone, welcome.
Hey, Chris.
Atkins. Hey everyone, Friday and Cold. Sorry, I don't go live today. Hey, Atkins, get better. We
Yep. Hope you
understand.
feel better soon, Ian.
Hey, Vanoski, welcome. LJ Shrimp, welcome. It was great meeting LJ in person, by the way.
At the Clash, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Foxy just finished. All right. Thank you. Hashtag thankful. That's a good hashtag.
Nice. Hey,
Welcome,
Patty.
Patty. How you doing? All right. Quick before we go to the topic, I do got one tip for y'all. If you didn't see my video that I put out yesterday, if you want to, you can go check it out. If not, that's okay. But the tip I want to leave with you is if your fish are acting weird, you might want to check the temperature of the water. I checked it; it was 60 degrees.
Ooh.
I put the heater in, and guess
Yep.
what they did? Those guppies. They went literally was hugging the heater. I mean,
Sure.
it's twig. Yeah,
Yep.
just trying to heat up. So that was it. Wow.
60 degrees, man. That's a big drop.
Yeah. So I went heated it up. Right now, it's at 72 right now. for the guppies, so they're happy now.
Anyways, that's much better.
Shout out for Vibes Aquatics. Since nobody else shouts Vibes out, Vibes has to do it himself.
Oh, there's those awesome wooden. They're the magnets, yeah.
Right. And on the back, there's my YouTube channel, YouTube.com Vibes Aquatics, and below it is fishfarm.link.
Yep. Nice.
And that link will take you right to the website. And also, I got two options. So if you're a member of Vibes Aquatics and see me in person at Aquashella this coming weekend, hey, stop by and say, hey, bro, I'm a member. I got one for you.
Nice.
So this is exclusive for members only. I got a whole stack of them. So come on by, say hi. I'd love to meet you in person. Each and every one of you. Not just TJ, but everyone. Hashtag thankful. Hey, Missa, welcome. Passing Wind, welcome. Oh, thanks, OJ. Linda, welcome. Okay. Hey, Lando, welcome. No way, OJ. You sent Neo's Shrimp Contest Aquashella.
Nice.
I might have to look for that. See if I find yours. That'd be awesome. That's cool. Hopefully you win, OJ. All right. Now, guy. Hey, Jay. Welcome.
Hey, Jay.
Lori.
Lori's here.
Welcome. Scotty Nona. Welcome.
Hey, Nona.
Hey, Jeff Kane. Welcome.
Jeff.
Xanadudu. Welcome.
Hey, Mark.
I don't know why everybody's coming in tonight, because they're going to be listening to a War Out Vibes Aquatics, and y'all don't want to listen to that.
You still got it.
Hey, Tommy, welcome.
Don't be sandbagging, Tommy. Good to see you. Don't be sandbagging the stream, Vibes.
Since the people in the chat can't do it, I have to do it. Hold on, y'all. I just forgot. Subscribers only. There we go. It just helps out the mods a little better. That way they don't have to work so hard.
Yep.
Because I love each and every one of the mods. They do a good job, and I don't want them to be burnt out. Hey, Kazi Cat, welcome. I'm waiting for my DoorDash, so thought I'll listen in for a minute or two. Nice. I'm kind of sad, Kazi Cat, that you're not gonna be at Aquashella. I was hoping you could have made it, but that's okay. Next time. I met her at Aquashella Dallas.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you see that Craig joined us, as well as look like Lando?
Welcome. Welcome, Craig. Lando, welcome. Thanks, Kazi Cat. Yeah. It just so happened to work out that I was able to go. So tomorrow I might be trying to catch up on sleep. I don't know. We'll see once. But knowing Vibes, he's going to show up at Aquashella and help out and not get sleep. That's not a good sign.
I could see that being exactly what happened.
Hey, and YouTube has encouraged me. I don't like doing it to promote myself, but YouTube has encouraged me to reach out to my viewers. And if you want to become a member, you're more than welcome to join. There are videos and content for y'all. Now, once I get back from Aquashella, I'm gonna try to be a little more consistent of putting videos out, or even doing live streams for the members only.
It's a great idea.
That way, you get to see behind the scenes, and also for members only, you can come up on the panel and hang out with me if you want.
Nice.
And also, YouTube has also asked me to shout out if you want to do super chats or super stickers, or even donate to the channel. Feel free to. Don't feel like you have to, but hey, I guess let's say YouTube kind of encouraged me to do it. So hey, there you go. Take it as you wish. I don't like promoting myself, but yeah. Anyways,
No,
back
it's a
to
good way
the
for us to all support the channels that we follow and that we find a lot of the value in. So if people are so inclined, then I think that's a great thing to do.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Members on the Aquashella stream, maybe. Now that'd be awesome.
Hmm.
I, I definitely do that. Huh. After Aquashella, get back home. Maybe I'll do a live stream, pop up or whatever, and be for members only.
Yep.
Thank you, Jay. Hey, Jay, you don't mind reminding me? Actually, Lord willing, I'll be meeting you in person, Aquashella. I'm excited to see you and hang out with you.
Oh, is he
You're
gonna
an
be there?
awesome guy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great.
Please hit the like. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and go to the topic. That way, y'all can think about it as well as us on panel. There we go. Okay, back to the comments quick. I did see a little woo! Yay, I'm broke. Hey, Sam, if you're broke, don't send money to me. Please don't. If you're broke, you need it more than I do. I'm just saying. But it's much appreciated. We don't think it happens, but hey, we like you.
Yep. Thank you for the
It
support.
gives you a little shout out in the chat. So thank you for
We
that.
also picked up looks like Beta Aquatics, and June has joined us as well.
Hey, Beta Aquatics. Hey, June. Of course, hey, also, y'all, for now, for those that are members, I'm going to shout you out. Now, if there's too many members, I'm not going to do that every week. But for now, if you're a member, I'm going to shout you out. Thank you, June, for becoming a member of Vibes Aquatics. You're awesome. I wish I could pay it back, but the budget is tight, so I'll support you in other ways. So thank you for being here. You're awesome.
We also picked up Belinda joined us.
Why is everybody here?
We got 28 folks here, Vibes. This is great. This is great.
Outside
this is what
Aquatics
Thursday's all about for us.
Hey, maybe they're here because they think, "Man, this is cool. Vibes is in a dark room, kind of creepy."
They think you're about to give a tour of a museum. Looks like Crown Tail has joined us.
Welcome, Outside Aquatics. Welcome, Belinda. Oh, thanks, June. I love you too. Conto Half Moon, welcome. Okay.
So favorite tank sizes.
Yeah, Vibes, all for you. Aw, thank you. And Mister, hey, Mister, someday it'd be cool to meet you in person. You sound very awesome. Actually, each and every one of you here tonight is awesome. Okay, favorite tank sizes. Go ahead, TJ. You want to start it off?
Yeah. So for me, right, I've got 7 tanks, right? So not a ton. And they happen to be very kind of similar sizes, right? So I won't say that I jumped into them with any great strategic sort of decisions. But there's definitely 2 of all the sizes that I've got that have become my favorites, right? And I think the first by a mile for me is the 40 breeder.
And why is that?
Why is that? Yeah. So I don't keep big fish. I think the biggest fish that I've got are my Paracyprochromis, which is a deep water Tanganyikan cichlid, and they get like 4 inches, right? So not super big. Or my angelfish, right? Those are kind of as big as it goes, and I just feel like the footprint of the 40 breeder is really nice. I feel like even though it's only 3 feet wide side to side, right? It's 18 front to back, and it just gives a lot of room. I think it gives a lot of opportunity when I'm thinking about how to plant it, or different scape items that I want to put in it. for my shell dwellers because my multis are in a 40 breeder as well, and it gives them a lot of floor space, which is what they
Mm-hmm.
use, right? They're not a fish that you're going to find they typically aren't swimming back and forth. They're not a schooling fish, right? They set up a little territory and they kind of stay in that area, and then they do their little kind of displaying to one another and
Mm-hmm.
kind of acting all tough like they're going to fight, and then they don't, right? And so the 40 breeder to me just offers up a lot of opportunities. If I was into big fish, I could see myself very easily going into something like a 75, right? Because it's a
Right.
similar concept, longer, and I think maybe a little bit taller.
Right.
I feel like that's really for me is my absolute favorite
Mm-hmm.
of all the ones that I've got.
I like what you guys say. I'm kind of in the same direction as you are. The 40 breeder. If I had to choose one tank, I would say 40 breeder would be the setup.
Yeah.
But I couldn't keep my big fish in a 40 breeder though.
Yeah. That's the
term.
problem. That's the problem. If I was into, which someday, it's not that I'm not into them, I just have never kept them. But if I got into big fish someday, yeah, like a 75 or something like that, I think would be a very easy idea for me to transition into. And it still to me feels manageable, right, from a size perspective, and gives you a little bit more of space and some footprint for something a little larger.
Right. Now, for me, as of now, my favorite tank size is a 90 gallon.
Okay.
The 4 foot dimension. It's the same front and back as a 40 breeder. Same dimension front and back. The reason I go 90 versus 75, I got the extra water. And for the
it's
bigger
a little
fish,
taller, right?
Yeah, a little taller in 75. Since I do keep Fontosas and Discus, they like the extra room.
Yes. Makes sense.
And with a 90 gallon, I'm able to move it myself.
Okay.
I moved a 120, the 5 foot tank, but
by yourself?
By myself. But I was struggling. I was sweating. That was no fun. So with a 90, I can put one in up on the stand, pick the other one up, slide it. I'm able to do it by myself. So that's
I got
and
it.
also,
okay.
And also it's a 90, the 4 foot dimension. It fits in my house very well.
Mm-hmm.
With a 5 foot, 6 foot tanks, it don't fit.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of
Do you have any 5 foot tanks now or no?
No, that 120 I had, I sold it. I got rid of it because of that.
Yep.
Yeah. I got 2 90s right now and 2 75s, and I got 3 40s. So that dimension, the front to back,
great.
I got it is phenomenal. I do got my Maltese Shelleys and a 40 breeder.
Yeah, that's a great size for them.
Yeah, and I got those. What are they called? It's a cichlid. Not angel.
Severum.
Bashardi.
Oh, the Brashardis. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The fairy. Yeah.
Yep.
And a 40 breeder, and they're having babies that they're like rabbits.
Well, and aren't they really interesting in that they kind of the colony takes care of the babies?
Yeah, it's amazing. Anyways, hey y'all, let's go back to the chat quick to the comments before we miss anything.
Let's do it.
Yes, Missa, you'll love that. Hey, I would too, Missa. Meet you in person. Aw, she is awesome. Aw, no fair, June. I want to meet her now. Yes, Lando. It'll meet everyone here. Exact same here. Hey, Mike B. Mike B. Welcome. Let's see if I can pull it up. There we go. Mike B. You see that? That's for you. Thank you for being here. I gotta support my fellow YouTubers. So everyone, go double check your sub to Mike B. No way! Yeah, lunch with a Missa on 1 or 2 occasions. That's hey y'all. That's a reminder. If you're close to a fellow fish keeper, they don't have to be a YouTuber or even have a channel. If they're in the same hobby as you are, go out to lunch with them. Just hang out. Get to know your fellow hobbyists.
Mm-hmm.
20 long is the best size. Change my mind. I'll think about it. I'll say aquatics. I agree with you on one point. If I had small fish, which I do, I got like 320 longs. I got one for the shrimp tank, one with my baby cichlids grow out tank, and the other for a farming plants. So yeah, I like the footprint of 20 long as well. So thank you, outside aquatics.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 20 highs, like the standard 20s.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason that I went with them is that they fit on my rack super nice, right? So I do them lengthwise, and I put them next to each other, and they fit perfectly front to back. So it just from a space perspective is great. But I will absolutely agree that if I was doing something in a 20, right, and I had like a smaller group of fish that I wanted to keep like that, or a breeding project of some sort, I think having a 20 long makes a ton of sense, right? Because it does give you a little bit of that extra length, especially if you've got, fish that are more of a schooling fish and need some room. So I can't say that I could change outside in's mind, right?
No.
It's not my favorite for the fish that I currently am keeping, but it's totally got amazing merit in my mind of why that would be someone's favorite size.
Exactly. And also, like you said, it does depend. Your favorite tank size kind of depends on what you're keeping, where you're putting the tank at. If you have a rack for tanks for a certain size, that's going to affect what. Yeah, your favorite tank size. That's awesome. Hey, Fishy on, welcome,
Fernando. Good to see you, man.
Where is awesome? Nice. Now you guys are making me jealous. I want to go on a lunch date with y'all. All right. Why I'm getting off topic? Let's go back to topic. 40, 75, and 210 are my favorites. 210. What dimension would that be?
Ooh.
Would that be 8 foot or 6 foot?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Mike, tell us what the dimensions of your 210 are.
Yeah, I'm curious.
He's got me sold at 40 and 75.
Yes.
And again, if I wanted, had space, had need for a big tank, I don't know that I'd stop at 125, right? I think there's, bigger, like a 180, like a 210. Right. I think John from KG Tropicals, he's got a 360 or something like that. I mean, now we're talking like practically swimming pools in my mind, right? But
I could see that.
Right, but if you need a big tank, right?
Right. I'll take a 75 over the 90, but only because I love plants and the 90 is harder to light.
Sure.
Yes,
Missa,
so
depth.
True.
Yep.
What you can do though, Missa, build up with the plants that need the light the most. Build that up.
Yeah.
And put those plants up there.
Yep.
That's an idea. You can do that, or even put it on your hardscape, so it would be close to the light. And the plants that are low light plants, you can put down at the bottom.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, and I think you're right, and I think you're also right about the fact that the 90 is great for the discus. So if you have some discus, if you've got like Altum Angels, right, that get quite large, if you've got Severums or any of those types of fish,
those big round,
they would totally appreciate the extra. I could also see like an Oscar appreciating a 90.
For how long?
An Oscar?
Yeah.
What about just by themselves? Like one? Not big enough?
Hey, don't get me wrong. You could do it, but Vibes would encourage you to go bigger if you can.
Okay. Yeah. Again, not a big fish keeper, but
right. But hey, if you're on a budget and you can't afford it, and if you do your water changes, you got a good filter, and it's happy, do it. 90 would be fine. But
okay, good to know.
All right. Sorry, y'all. I'm behind chat, like way behind. Yeah, go ahead and double check.
You were further ahead than I was, though, Fibes. I'm scrolling down to the place where you were.
Oh, hey, DD, welcome. Hashtag faithful. Aw, DD, sorry I wasn't able to do much of a watching on y'all's live stream. I wanted to be there, but I was setting up for my live stream, so it's kind of hard. And only had like a half an hour to set up. I mean, getting out my suitcase and everything, get all that stuff. Yeah. So here we are.
Oh, we got Mariah joined us.
Hey, Mariah, go to bed.
Yep, she's had quite a week, so that's why you got the boys tonight. But we told her we would do her proud tonight.
Yeah. It'd be kind of like we're kind of handicapped tonight, but hey, it's gonna be okay. And hey, y'all, don't be surprised if you meet Mariah on a live stream, pop-up live stream this weekend, because Lord willing, I'll be meeting her in person. She's awesome. I'm kind of excited. I would recommend each and every one of you, if possible, meet your co-host if possible in person. Hey, Missa, don't worry about it. I know Simon's doing a good job, way, but hey, if you like you want to do it, just do it. Don't let someone else ruin your modding. You're doing a good job. No way! Better Days, welcome. Is it your first time being here? For those that don't know, I had Better Days up on my live stream last Thursday night.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was awesome.
Yep.
She's amazing. A lot of wisdom. 20 long, yes. LJ, I agree with length over height. Yes. Yeah, talking about that length over height, I do agree that I prefer the dimension bigger than the height normally. Because hey, I got short arms. My arms are not very long, you know. And for my 90 gallons, I don't enjoy it. When I set up my 90-gallon tanks, when I was kicked them, I stood on I got a bench. It's a 4-foot bench. It's a construction bench. The folding legs, you know, aluminum.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which it fits perfectly because a 4-foot tank, 4-foot bench. I mean, perfect. So it's supposed to be the right height, but I still have to get all the way down in there and do my stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a workout.
Water in it, you end up your whole shirt gets wet, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Pauses Turbo, welcome.
He actually he made a comment a little while later. He says he thinks the 60 breeder is going to make the 55 irrelevant. I have to agree. I absolutely have to agree.
The only reason I would not get a 60 breeder because I want that extra little more water volume. So I'll go 75 or 90. You know,
got it.
It's the same footprint. It's just higher.
Yeah.
Now, if you're worried about plants, like for farming tank, a 60 breeder would be awesome.
Yeah, because it would get away with what was it? I think Amisa had said issues with lighting. It would take care of that because it's the shorter, not much different than a 40 breeder size. Paul also said he keeps his discus in a 120 at 4x2x2.
Okay, all right. So okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. My discus are thriving in the tank that they're in, but a little bigger, little front to back would be better for them. Once a full size, you know.
Yeah, because they get big. Although a bunch of yours right now are still kind of growing, right?
Right. There's only three or four of them that are adults, but most of them are, they're small.
They're smaller. Yeah.
So. MNC. My favorite tank size is 240. And MNC, what size? What dimension is that, if I may ask?
Yeah.
It might be 6 foot
Whoa.
by 2 by 29. Okay.
That's a
That
240.
was that was a 210.
That's a 210. Okay.
Yeah. Right? Is that what might be? That's what he said earlier in the chat.
Yeah, I
His favorite
think you're
was
right. 210. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now, what size? What's the max size could you have? It would be the 4 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot. What size would that be?
Let's consult Google. Four by 2 by 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Paul Soltera says. That's a 120. His
That's the
120 is
Okay.
4 by 2 by 2.
Okay. All right. So that might be my next tank setup.
4 by 2 by 2.
Mm-hmm. I also forgot the 120 is a good one too.
Yeah.
Would that be the 6 foot length, probably too, or would that be the 5 foot? Isn't the 5 foot kind of not normal? The 5 foot 120.
Yeah, I don't think so. Is there 100-gallon that maybe is a 4 foot? There's some companies that make some smaller ones. I know you can also get like custom sized ones.
Right.
Because we had growing up, our first fish tank was 58 gallons vibes, but the sizing was super weird. It was only a 3 foot tank. It wasn't even a 4 foot like a 55.
And
it was extra wide and tall.
Right.
And so, that's, darn near 60 gallons, but it was pretty compact.
Right. So 355 gallon and 40 breeder, which has more surface area?
I think surface area, the argument is that it's the 40 breeder. Because it's got that extra depth, where if you look at a 55, I forget where I was, but I saw one.
It's skinny.
It's tiny. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? It has to be, in my mind, a very specific kind of setup for that to work. Like a community tank, I think would be fine, right? You got a bunch of little tetras, easy, no big deal. And they'll appreciate the kind of the back and forth and all that other kind of stuff. But I just felt it was just an odd looking size.
And to me, 55, the reason I don't appreciate it, not only because of the dimensions, but it's tall. So again, you're getting a 75-gallon tank, but you reach all the way down the bottom, for small fish.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Nope.
Well, vibes. Nope. How about those tanks across from us, like the 20 long, but square? They were sweet. So what size would that be?
20 long. Tank across from us, like 20 long, but square. I'm not sure what she's referencing.
Probably was it there at the Clash?
Must be, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. 20 long. Is it 20 long, 30 inches length? Or is it
20 long? I think is 3 feet. Let's take a look.
Okay.
I will consult Google.
All right. And Google's always right.
Yeah.
Until it's not.
That's true. It says 30 inches, so not quite 3 feet. 30, so it'd be 12 by 12.
So if you had a tank 30 by 30 and 12 inches tall.
No, it's 30 and then 12 by 12.
Right. But LJ is saying but square, 20 long, but instead of so that would that be a 40 gallon?
Let's see here. Let's see, 30. Let's do a little calculation here. Tank dimensions to gallons. Tank volume calculator. We will call that
And he'll be right with us, y'all.
Mm-hmm. You want it 30?
By 30, by 12.
Yep. 12 wide.
High.
12 high.
Yeah.
Says like 33, almost 34 gallons.
Okay. All right. So that'd be a nice tank for. I guess you could do Shelly's, like a
Sure.
small group. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. And especially if you would have it in your showroom, and you could walk on the whole tank.
Yep. You could probably do like a small reef tank like that.
Yeah.
Could probably do that. Could probably do a Tanganyikan like a rock dweller, like a Julie, like a Julitochromis.
Right.
Certainly could do any of the smaller like schooling fish would be fine. Right. I think that would not be a big deal.
Right.
I think there'd be choices.
What do you think? Since we're talking about 50, since there's such a negativity about 55 gallons, what would you think if someone took a 55 gallon tank and put a bottom in it, but enough, say 8 inches off the bottom, put another one in, basically turn to a river tank, that the water would flow across and underneath the bottom, come up the other side, and put into a river tank.
Like Tetris. I think it'd be a cool build. That's something like we would see ABC Kenny do.
Right. ABC, right? If you're here watching, do it.
He's done builds like that. I don't think with 55s, but he's done similar builds like that with like his I think with his shiners or his darters. Right. And those were really neat tanks, neat fish. Right. So I think something like that. Again, I don't know that I would naturally think to do a 55 just because of the size, but would it work? Sure. Yeah, I think it'd be something you could certainly work with.
If you got it free, or if you have it, you're not using it, hey, put to use. Because I mean, hey, are 55s too small for a sub?
For a sump?
Yeah.
I don't think anything's too small for a sump. If you think about like a lot of the Fluval all-in-ones, isn't that technically kind of a sump?
Right.
We got Annette is here. Annette,
hey,
I am wearing proudly the Mysterio Snail Guardians.
That sounds kind of like a mystery. That sounds kind of mystery.
It is a mystery.
Yeah. Melvin, welcome. You like your small tanks like 10s and 20s? Yeah, 10s and 20s are awesome for small fish. They're perfect.
Yeah. I don't love 10s. I feel like they're almost for me harder to clean.
Right.
Because it's not that it takes time. It takes no time at all unless you like really got to get in there and like clean a bunch of algae or plants out or something like that. But I feel like I destroy the entire fish's world when I get in there. Right? Like I create like a hurricane in like a rip current inside this 10-gallon tank, because no matter how slow I seem to try to move, it is the most disruptive thing in the world, right? And I'm like, the fish are probably like, dude, what are you doing? Leave us alone, right? So for me, it's one of those that I'm just like, I just feel weird about the maintenance where I'm like, in my larger size tanks, the fish can like go off and hang in the corner. And they know I'm going to do my stuff and then get the heck out of there and they're back to business, right? So this one, I just feel like I am just being totally disruptive. So it's not my favorite. Right now, the only tank that's 10 gallons that I've got is for a pair of killifish, which is perfect for them, right? Yeah. They're very happy. They love it, right? It's got a little sponge filter and a heater and a sand bottom and some plants, and they're cool. But yeah, it's just not my favorite size.
A 40 Brita is my favorite overall, but I still like the 90 taller fish. Yes, DD. You and me kind of agree on the same thing. That's awesome. Mrs. Still Guardian, gotta shout out you. She's awesome. Gotta meet her in person. She's even more cooler in person than she's on camera. Oh, did I say that out loud? She's awesome, y'all.
I will agree. I will absolutely agree.
Right on, Missa. You just yeah. He is awesome, y'all. Good mod. So is Monster Pinch Cow. Better Day. Yeah. Hey, if you did not subscribe to Better Days, she was had as a guest last Thursday. Go ahead and double check that you all subscribed to her. Let's get to the next mile marker. Hey, since you all still here yet, I'll tell you thank you for giving Better Days the subs you have given her. But come on, let's give her some more. She has more info for us, and she could definitely use our help. So go ahead and make sure you're subbed. Okay, back at it. The type of fish being kept does make a difference on the style and size of tank. Yes, it does.
100%, Jeff.
I love my 50 Little Boy too. 50 Little Boy.
Those are some really interesting. Have you seen those vibes?
Is that what Jason?
Yes. Prime time.
Shelley's. Yeah.
Yes. I think now he's got like mollies in there or something like that. But yeah, the tank is, I don't know, what is it? Probably like 10 inches, 12 inches tall. It's not a super tall tank, but it's very low and long and wide.
Mm-hmm.
Super interesting footprint, right? Super interesting.
Right on, Tommy. You got a 4x2x2 Zwift tank. So we're right on about that.
Yep.
Yeah, if freshwater 120 is 6 foot. Okay, all right. Thank you. Right on, Missa. The 40-gallon breeder has a larger footprint surface. Yeah, it does. That's 55. Yeah. And Missa does have a good point, though. The 55 isn't good for guppies. Yes.
Yeah. Anything like that, right? I think any kind of a tetra, like a smaller live bearer, I think they'd be great, right? I think you could put a whole bunch of them in there, make a really nice display. Yeah, I think they're perfectly useful. I think they're just awkward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those tanks that were like 30 by 30, and everyone has. Yeah, now you think LJ, since you mentioned it, I faintly remember. Yeah, those tanks were. They stood out. They were cool. Okay, Kerbo Works, welcome.
Wait, okay, so I've been practicing. So remember a couple of streams ago, I said Koro's actual name completely incorrectly. And I made it my mission to try and say it right. So I went back and listened to the Focus On where he said his name. So I was saying it was Riva, which is not true. I believe, and Koro, keep me honest on this one because I want to get it right. I think it's Riva.
Okay.
I think cool. That's how you pronounce it. I've listened a couple of times to try and get the pronunciation correctly of how he says it. So keep me honest, Koro. Keep me honest.
Okay, that makes sense now, Paul. I never thought of it. The 55 is the same height and width as 29. They're just 4 foot long. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Paul. Hey, you're awesome. I see. My little brain can't think that far. I'd love to find another 30 feet long.
That's another interesting size.
Would that be the length of a 40 breeder?
I think it's longer.
It's longer. Okay.
Yeah, let me take a look. I'll use Google again.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Us people up on panel aren't as bright as you think we are.
Listen, we're just using our resources. It is 4 feet by 13 by 12. It says.
Whoa. So what would you put in something like that?
So Jason, Depths Unknown, has one. And he's got a whole bunch of rainbow fish that seem perfectly happy in there. I think he's got a pleco and some other things.
Okay.
Nicely planted. It's a cool tank.
Welcome back, June. We missed you. The chat was kind of dry. You know how it goes, June. If you're not here, the whole stream kind of good. Welcome back, June. It's good to have you back. Anyway. I hate 10 gallons way too much. Work every 2 days. Yeah. Hey, since we do have a little bit of time left yet, hey, since we talk about our favorite tank sizes, how about we say a favorite ones that we hate?
Sizes that we hate, the
Mm-hmm.
opposite of the favorite tank
Right.
sizes. Hmm. I think for me, it's going to be like 3-gallon bowls.
And why is that? If I'm asked.
Yeah, or anything in that size, like 3-gallon,
Mm-hmm.
1 gallon, 2 gallon, 3-gallon bowls. Why? Um, so I've never like actually made a bowl, like just to put shrimp in or anything like that. So it just doesn't fit my purposes. It feels too small. Like
Mm-hmm.
at the Clash, there was what they were giving away a couple of UNS tanks, like beautiful, the low iron
Right.
glass, beautiful, expensive tanks. But it was 3 gallons. What am I going
Mm-hmm.
to do with that, right? I mean, it's not
Snails.
enough. What's that?
Snails.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I could definitely do snails. I, for whatever ever reason, am only able to keep a mono shrimp. I've
Mm-hmm.
tried Neocaridina, the Blue Dreams, a couple of times, and they've been complete failures. I'm obviously doing something incorrectly. So that to me is not really a thing that
Right.
I would get into. So for me, they're not a tank that I feel like I could use. Would it be beautiful? Sure. I mean, I think you make a
Mm-hmm.
really nice scape, and I think you could do something with it, but it's one that it just doesn't fit kind of my purposes, especially being that I've got 7 tanks and I'm not looking to drastically grow that number.
Right. Right. MB Reeve, welcome.
How about you? What's your
My, my worst one that I don't enjoy the most, that would be the little. It's almost almost a vase, the square that
Mhm.
people buy and put a better fish in.
Yeah, so similar concept, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, I wish that those sizes weren't available for the hobbyist. I mean, don't get me wrong; it's great to get the next generation to the hobby, but I wish, yeah, it's sad that it's one of my tanks that I don't enjoy having
Mhm.
around.
Mhm.
Now, don't get me wrong; if you have snails or shrimp and you have a small tank and it works for you, do it. But
Mhm.
I don't encourage any fish though, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Nice, June. I complained so long for 300 to get in the house. Can't believe it's finally running. Nice. That is awesome. That's exciting.
Vibes. I did it.
What's that?
Coro wrote in the chat. He said that I got his pronunciation of his name correct. I did it. Yes.
Awesome.
That's
Good
been a
news. Good
mission of
news.
mine since I messed it up the first time, so I
Right.
feel good. Everybody deserves to have their name said the correct way. That's just my belief. I've got someone I work with, and she's of Indian descent. And so I
Mm-hmm.
remember when I first met her, I had said her name the way it phonetically looked, but I said,
Mm-hmm.
"What is it?" And she told me, well, but the real pronunciation is different. And so ever since then, I've used her real pronunciation of her
Mm-hmm.
name, even though others tend not to, because it just doesn't, unless you ask, you don't know. So I
Right.
just feel like that's very, very important. So I'm happy that I figured that out.
Right. 55 tanks go for $10 at my club. Tempted to get one and turn it into a
Mm,
waterfall paladarium. Super style.
that's cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mister. Do it. Do it. Hey, while you're at it, Mister, video it and show us. I'm excited to see it. I I would love more people to do that. It'd be awesome. Alright. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna quick try to hit the chat because we're running out of time, and I don't want anyone to feel like the question was not answered, it was not heard.
Oh my gosh, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah. What about medium schooling fish? Like, how many tiger barbs could you throw in 55? Whoa. I don't know. See.
With tiger barbs, right? And now, granted, it's so hard because they have this reputation, right? And I think a lot of times it seems to have been earned, but they also seem to be one of those types of fish that really need a big school.
Right.
Kind of like if you think about a lot of like the Mbuna and stuff like that, right? The
Mm-hmm.
African cichlids that have more of an attitude, they need the population in order, in some cases, to keep that aggression down. And so I feel like that's almost the same situation here with the tiger barbs, where you'd want to keep a pretty good population in the tank. I probably, if I was going to do it in a 55, probably 15 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because they don't get huge. What are they,
Right.
3-inch fish?
Yeah. Very
Right?
beautiful.
Yeah, they're very pretty, and they come in different varieties, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think Dan, from Dan's Fish, he carries usually a couple different varieties, and
Right.
other sellers do kind of the same. And
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, I think I'd keep it a pretty high number.
55s, 40 long, and 30 feet long, or the same footprint, just different heights. Cool.
I'll tell you what, M&C always is
Mm-hmm.
dropping interesting tidbits on us. It's really appreciated. Thank you for always contributing. A
Did
lot
we
of
just
people
get
do that.
another channel popping into my live stream? I don't recognize this channel.
I
Does
don't.
Miss P? Hey, mods, if you don't mind putting the link to this channel up in the chat for everybody to go check them out. Welcome to the family, Vibe Fam. Hopefully you're enjoying being here. I mean, I guess I guess you enjoyed it so much you had to stay here for 20 minutes.
It's great. Welcome.
Welcome. I appreciate that. Okay, use your 55 for your 20 for your turtle. Love it. So does he. Low.
Yeah.
So 55s. There's ways you could use 55s, especially 55s. Like I agree with Missa. They go for pennies or for $10, or people toss them out because of the dimension sizes. So if you have it, put to good use. Do what? Is that Jimmy P? Jimmy, did you just get another name?
Would make sense. It's
another channel, Jimmy P.
Zimmy's P.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy P, you're always changing. All right. Now that makes sense a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Right on, Jim. I'm gonna start thinking all new channels are Jimmy P. So true.
She would be right a large percentage of the time.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Yellowstone, welcome.
Oh, hey, Dylan.
Yes, Mr. Todd is awesome. He wants to say it name correctly. It's rare and awesome. Yeah. TJ Articles is rare and awesome. Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, welcome. Good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, Dee Dee has a comment here. She said that she was talking to me. She said the first year keeping shrimp, she struggled and lost the battle with the Neos, but was able to do it better with. So she did better with the Caradina and figured it out. Not sure what she figured, but it works now. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is I have no idea what's going on. I failed two different times. I got different batches and just didn't seem to work.
Hey, welcome, George. How you doing? Good to see you.
Jorge, how are you, man?
There you go. Jimmy P is always lurking. Okay. Nearly 40 years in the hobby, I've had a crazy amount of odd tank sizes. Low. Nice, MNC. That makes sense. Why you so bright and all that. I missed a 15-gallon breeder. Now, that's the first time I heard a 15-gallon breeder. What?
No, I don't know anything about a 15 breeder.
I don't either. So what dimensions would that be?
Allow me to be your Google assistant once again. Let's see what we got.
Alexa, look up 15-gallon breeder. 15-gallon breeder is.
Well, I was gonna say, if you've got that, then challenge accepted. I'm gonna see if I can beat Alexa to it. I was also gonna say, Grandma's pretty cool if she's got Alexa set up in the house.
Right. No, hey y'all, my grandma is older than most of you watching probably. Sorry to tell you.
I don't know if it's the same thing. What I'm coming up with here is just a regular old 15-gallon. I don't know if a 15-gallon or 15 breeder are the same, but it says a 15-gallon is 24 by 12 by 12.
Okay.
So 2 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot. So Jeff can correct us if it didn't classify it as a breeder.
So how do you decide if it's a breeder versus if it's just a regular tank? That's interesting. I never thought about that.
Well, if you think about you think about a 40 breeder and a 60 breeder, right? They're known for similar foot. Yeah, they're a little shorter, right, from a height perspective, and so I think that tends to be kind of what they consider to be like the breeder moniker is known for a little bit of a shorter tank with the different width and length dimensions. Yeah, Jeff says that's the one. Okay.
Yep. How about the 12-gallon bookshelf?
Well, no, those are actually pretty cool because I think those are kind of short and they're fairly long, if I remember correctly.
Right. And would that be big enough for shrimp, right?
Oh God, yeah. I would even say if you had one like that of what I'm thinking about, right? I think there's a few of those companies that make the really, like, again, those low glass, kind of a shorter, longer. I don't know if it's, even quite 2 feet or what it is, but I'd even say something like chili rasboras maybe would go in there.
Right.
Like something really like a super nano fish. I think you can make a beautiful tank out of that.
Right. I use tote as breeders. Yes, I do too. All my tanks are breeders, but not on purpose. So true.
Yeah, it looked like Amisa kind of had said the same thing that I did.
Okay.
Thinks the breeder refers to the shorter tank, which I think I remember hearing that as well.
Right. And buckets. Yeah.
Dee Dee made 3 of her own tanks. Roughly 22 gallons. Yeah, I remember, I think she might have talked about that at the Clash. And I just think that's pretty cool that she did. Stephen P made his own 90, I think, to his custom dimensions. That's not something I've tried, and it's one of those things that sort of I have trouble wrapping my brain around, going through the process of getting the glass cut and putting it together. And the one that I'm really interested right now is Aquarium Domain. Jeremy. He's making that big. Was it 4,400 gallons or something like that?
For like what? For like Bettas? Guppies?
Just yeah, like a whole yes. He's gonna buy out a breeder of guppies and just throw them all in there. Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool. uh, um, can't forget about buckets. Yes. I want to make a tank bridge. Do it, June. Do it. You can do it.
Like a bridge between two tanks.
Kind of like what Aquarium Info did.
I don't know if I've seen it.
She actually she had it. I was gonna say she had it at the last Aquashella, I think. And I'm guessing she might have it in Daytona. Have one there.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
On display. I think last time she actually there was like a raffle. I think and one of the lucky someone was lucky and won it. So. Hey, Pink Rose, welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Okay. Hey, y'all. It is that time of the night. I don't want to step on Ed's toes too much. Yep. But I know Ed is live. Ain't he right now?
Let's take a quick look.
Okay.
See what's happening.
We'll be right back with you.
Yeah,
we didn't leave yet.
No Ed tonight. So it looks like Rico's going to go at 9:20. So we've got if we leave now, we've got dead air for 13 minutes.
Okay. So how about if you go another 10 minutes? That way it gives everyone a chance to get up, get something to drink before they go to Rico's.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. You and I are on a roll. We're having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
We've got
get back to chat.
25 people in here.
So guess
hanging out with us.
CJ, that means you're saying something right. Otherwise, people were left. If it was for me, nobody would be here.
That is false information.
Even Google would probably say that, huh?
False information.
Hey, what? I thought he moved to Saturday. What?
Oh, you mean Ed? About Ed? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No Ed tonight. But Rico's going to go at 9:20.
That's a good point. Does anyone know? Is there anyone planning to have a scheduled live stream over the time of Aquashella? That's going to be at Aquashella. I've been trying to watch everyone's content, like the community pages and stuff like that, and I haven't seen anything like that. Put up.
No, yeah, I haven't seen anything like that.
Oh, he canceled. Okay.
Rico is streaming now. Oh, did he go live?
Maybe he
went early.
If he's live, that means we can step down off.
Yep, he is live now. He went a little early, which is okay.
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Down on the chat. Okay, we're good. Okay, but before we head out, if you go to Rico's live stream tonight, put hashtag favorite take. Is that a good one?
Sure. Let's go for it.
Okay. All right. So, TJ, before we step out, what do you guys say to the fish fan?
Yeah, I thank everybody for coming out here and joining us for the evening. I really enjoy having the opportunity as we're closing in on the end of the work week, having time to chat with you and Mariah when she's with us, which she'll be back next week. And appreciate everybody in chat coming along. Right, I think we get great participation. People have a lot of questions and comments, and to me, it just adds to the community. So thanks everybody for coming here. Thanks for supporting my buddy Vibes and growing the channel here. Really appreciate it, and then can't wait till we join you again next week.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let's do this. Move that. There we go. Yeah. And one more shout out, quick. If you are at Aquashella and you are a member of Vibes Aquatics, let me know. Because, hey, you are going to be a lucky winner of a nice magnet. Your choice.
Those are super cool.
Yeah. They're exclusive.
Mhm.
I'm working on some more as merch, but they're going to be totally different than these. They're not going to be the same. These are just for the members only. I should have, you know what I should have done, y'all? For the members only, I should have had it stamped Vibe Fam or something on it. That way it'd be more exclusive. But these are very, yeah. Anyways, if you meet me at Aquashella, let me know, and I got one for you. So
that's cool. Really nice.
Let's see.
Yeah, June, I see Jimmy saying it was nice to see you too as well, Jimmy.
Do a poll vibes. What'd I miss?
I don't know.
Hey, Kuro, no. This is a family friendly channel. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Contact Moon. Thanks, Missa. Aquashella Daytona. There you go, y'all. Double check. Hey, if you're in the area, come on to Aquashella. Get your spot for they sell out. And I'd love to meet each and every one of y'all there at the show. Come by and say hi. Because y'all know me, but I some of y'all I don't know in person. So
oh, now it makes sense what June was talking about. For the tank size, you could do a poll.
Okay.
That's
I like
what
that.
She's talking about. Yeah, she's right.
Thanks, Yellowstone. Hey, Co. Look back on the chat.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Okay. No, someone could take it the wrong way. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
fair enough.
You're good. You're good, Co. You're good. Anyways, thanks for being here. If you made it this far in the live stream, much appreciated. Hey, for those watching replay, much love to you. Hopefully, come back during a live stream that we can ask questions. Anyways, until next time, hashtag favorite tank. Don't forget to do your changes. Bye.
Bye, everybody.